story 8 days ago has just opened a Pandora's box, and it's prompted people like Tony Bobulinski to come forward and to talk to the Senate Homeland Affairs Committee, and to also show the contents of those 3 phones that he just displayed. And on those phones are so many emails, WhatsApp messages, text messages between him and his partners, which were Hunter Biden and another guy called James Gilliard. Now, there is just incontrovertible evidence here that Joe Biden was involved and knew that his brother, James Biden, and his son, Hunter Biden, were operating this cash for influence scheme with overseas companies, with Chinese companies, with communist China, to leverage millions of dollars on the Biden name. And you've done a very good job of summarising a lot of that material. We saw Tony Bobulinski shortly, just a few minutes ago, and he is a very credible guy. He is strong, he is honest, he is a former lieutenant in the Navy, he is formerly just donated to Democrat causes. So this is not a partisan person. This is not someone you can dismiss as a Russian agent like they have with Rudy Giuliani.
I have to say, and perhaps there's some self-interest involved in this, but I am very bothered by the willingness of the Biden campaign to accuse news outlets, the one that you work for, the one that I work for, of doing the bidding of a hostile foreign government to interfere in American democracy. These people could be in charge of the federal government very soon. That could happen. What does this tell us about their willingness to stifle the free press in order to gain political power?
It tells you that they're utterly desperate, and it also tells you that they are confident that the rest of the media will back them up and allow them to attack us as Russian agents and peddling Russian disinformation. But if you actually just honestly look at their response, it has been Joe Biden has hidden away for a week since our story broke. He has not answered any question. What this shows is that he's been lying about his knowledge of his son's business at the very least. This is no longer about Hunter Biden, it's about Joe Biden. And the Biden campaign statement that they put out tonight is very curiously parsed, and that tells you everything. What he says is that there's no indication that he received any money. I mean, that's what it's come down to now. So there's no evidence that we've provided yet of money going to him. But there was money, in all these documents that we've seen, and what Tony Bobulinski says is that money was being reserved. We saw that email that 10% of a big deal with the Chinese energy company was being reserved by Hunter for the big guy. And Bobulinski has confirmed that the big guy was Joe Biden. So there are so many questions that need to be asked. And, Joe Biden could easily clear it up by coming clean and talking to us. It's unbelievable that no one else in the media is covering this.
Well, let me just ask you as a final question. We're about to have the final presidential debate in a campaign in which we've seen relatively little of the Democratic